The other day, my wife suggested to me, as we live in Cornwall, wouldn't it be a good idea for us to go and walk the South West Coastal Path? Now, that is a bloody brilliant idea. That is, apart from one thing. I've already got a cooker. What I've got is this, an MSR wind burner. And it's great. Put the legs out and away you go. Nice, stable bit of kit to be able to make your coffee, hydrating your food. It's really cool. But it's massive. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to make my own stove. I'm going to make an alcohol stove because I can make it a little bit smaller than that. So that's what I'm going to do today, is make up an alcohol burning stove out of teeny tiny little cans. Let's see how it works out. A few things we're going to use. This masking tape, it's just bog standard B&Q crappy tape. And use that as just as a guide really, to be able to spin the can against, to be able to cut. And there's a tiny fraction of blade sticking out over the tape, just a minuscule amount. Not really applying very much pressure to the can as I'm turning it. So it's going to be interesting to see if it's as easy as those geezers make out on Tinterweb. Come on, you bugger. I think we've got it now. I think we've got a bit of a... Yep. Finally got it going on. Is it going to go? Yep, there we go. Cool. So that's going to be the base. So next thing I need the upper part. Now this is going to be where the flames come, the burner. What I'm going to do with this is let's get me my case of many toys. Call this my gadget bag. It's got everything that I need in here. So I'm going to need a ruler because I'm going to try and do this as neatly as I can. Marker. I'll move that out of the way for now. On there. God, my hands have gone all shaky. On there. Now, actually, I'm going to use these cross hatches on this rather handy board. Just use the lines on the base. Now, in line with the see, I'm trying to line up with those lines. Next is to go to the quarters. On there. On there. On there. I've got my dots all the way around. I don't know if that's going to be enough. As I say, I've never done this before, so we'll soon find out. And then the last one is going to be as close to the centre as I can. Cool for cats. Let's get bodging. I've got an actual bodger built into this penknife. Purpose-built bodger. So all I'm going to do is try going round, bodging the holes into this can. Oh, I've still got some liquid in. Damn. And just go in at where the ridge. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a concave ridge. I'm going to go in at that point and there we go. One. At where my markers are, and that should be about right. There we go. In terms of size and weight, I fully expect this to kick the MSR's ass. Back to the spinny cut thing. Use the blade rather than the point. Pliers. There we go. So let's see if we can get these two to go together. I may need to crimp a bit more, I don't know. There. Gotcha. Okay, so now to try and get it down evenly. What I'm trying to get to is the point that it's even all the way around, and there we go, that's working well. In fact, I'm going to use this over the top. Then I can judge the level a bit better. Press it down. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right then, there we have it. Just a quick comparison side by side. See what the difference is between these two cooking devices. There is the new one on its side, and there is the MSR wind burner. I think we can tell which one is going to be more ultralight, and I think this is probably going to burn faster. It's going to get us what we need quicker, but that size. Right, let's go give it a test and see. Right, and I'm not so sure that this is going to work in this weather. It's blinding sunshine, and apparently when these flames burn, there's not a lot to see. But I'll show you what we've got, show what we've got set up, and we'll give it a go and see how it works out. Got the little stove we've just made. Now I've used the rest of the can to sort of fashion a stand on which to place it. So I don't know if this is going to hold up or not, but we shall see. Then we've got 500 millilitres of water. I'm going to bang that into this really small little pan on top, and then we're going to use a timer to see how long it takes to get this to the boil. So this time I've got petrol in here now. I'm conscious that it's very flammable stuff, and I may have just made myself a small bomb, but we're going to spark it up, put the cover on, put the timer on, get the water in, and then see how we go. So water in first of all, 500 millilitres. Right, that's better. That burns pretty heavy, man. I think I'm going to have to do a lot of cleaning of this pan before my wife kills me. Right, anyway, get the timer going. Come on, Rich, you forgot what you're doing. There's a lot of heat coming from it, that's for sure. Look at the soot that's coming off it. That's horrible. Maybe it'd be better to use alcohol. I'm just going to step back a bit. Petrol is definitely not the way to go. Well, I have to say that is a pretty disappointing result. We've got 4 minutes 27. I'm going to stop it there because the petrol has run out. Yeah, the whole pan's hot, but the water isn't. It's hot, but it ain't boiling. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's switch over to the MSR. See what we can do with that. Ooh. Heat straight away. Top on. 500 ml. Reset. Start. In fact, I'm going to use all the things that come with it. I'm going to put the lid on as well, which should help boil faster than fast. I've got steam coming out of this little vent. Steam coming out of there. Ouch! Yep, that's conclusive. Let's bring that off. That is full rolling boil. 232. This is that. And I can pick this up because of the handle and this protective cover. Full on boiling water. What kind of camp are you going to be doing that you need to boil water that fast? Maybe a zombie apocalypse. You need to get your cup of tea in before you get murdered. Don't know. Anyway, I will now use this boiling water to go and clean off my wife's egg pan, as I think if I don't, I'm going to be murdered. Look at the state of that. Right, I think I've managed to save it. I don't know. I think I'm going to get away with it. So, just between me and you, eh? Here we go.